So, you know how I've been making, how I was going to show you my garage? Well, ladies and gents, we are doing that today. And, yes, I have finally hit 300. I'm very happy for this. Thank you for all the support. And, yeah, I know I haven't showed you all of my garages, but this is the actual one. So, first we got a overload entity. And then that's pretty cool. It's a HAL upgraded. It's pretty damn fast for what it is. It's a pretty. It's a Koenigsegg, I think. Um, but yeah, that's very nice too. So let's see here. All right, so we have a some type of Ferrari, but and it can also do something special on this one. I forgot what this one was. Um, but it's really cool. I really like this thing. This thing has um, all the upgrades. I don't know if it has anything. No, it doesn't. But it is a good car. And I'm not gonna lie, I use this for some of my role plays. I do. But anyways, this we have a Audi wide body. Now, an Audi is a what you call it? Oh yeah. And I forgot what these things are, but I really haven't been on cars lately. But this thing's really nice. This thing was in a movie. I can't share it to you because it's in the middle of Well, it's not in the middle of making, but this was part of a movie. And I'm not gonna lie, it was really cool. This thing's really cool because this thing can do almost everything except off-roading. But this thing is nice because how they added a wide body feature to it because everyone wanted that. Literally everyone. So I'm really glad they added this into the game. But next we have over here, this thing isn't really special. I won this off the casino. It's not really that cool, but it is cool to keep because it's a car that really no one has. Everyone's really buying the Turismo Classic, not the Cheetah. But this thing is also really cool. I hated the paint job. I hate what I did to it. I'll have to do some merging one day with this car. Over here we got a Lexus. This isn't modded. I have a modded Lexus, but this one is just a keeper because, yeah, I accidentally got too many free Lexuses, and yeah, I just decided to make this as my like cruise around type car. Anyways, um, here we have the I'm not really sure what car brand this would be. I'm gonna bet it's a Koenigsegg too, but this thing is how upgraded. This thing beated a lot of cars in its time that it had, and probably will beat more in the future. Well, no, people just think that merging a Camaro with an S95 makes it go faster, or even faster. I don't think that. I mean, I might merge my Camaro with another Camaro, but we'll see. So, then um, we have a Porsche. Yeah, it's a Panther. You can't buy this, I believe. Let me see. Let's see. I don't believe you can. Nope. It's removed from the game completely. So you cannot buy this car anymore. I wish they stopped doing that. But This thing is nice. This thing's merged with Benny's and a chameleon type paint to it. And also this thing, I felt like it was merged with something fast because this thing was fast as flip. I'm not gonna lie. So, anyways, we have my Mercedes um, GT, and this thing's very reliable. Mine held up to an explosion, and it still ran fine, and like no smoke. But it was probably because I put out level. Like people were like shooting at this window here, like maybe that window, and it wouldn't crack. Either A, they missed, or B, it's just indestructible like that. But next we have my Progon Urmerus, which is also merged with Benny's, which is the one over there, that blue one. And um, this one, I think this one looks good because, except for this skirt right here, these skirts are a little bit sticking out. I don't hate that. But overall, this thing looks cool. This is a McLaren. I don't know what type of McLaren. It looks like a P1 if you were to take off the spoiler. But yeah, this thing's really cool. Alright, next we have my Calico GTF, and also this thing was the fastest car in the game on PS4 gen, but now we have the Camaro and all that HAL upgrades, and now it goes faster. But this thing is nice because overall this car just rolls fast, and this thing is like a cruiser. Like this thing, if you were to be in a robbery, use this thing, because this thing is so good at what it does. But anyways, time to go to level 2 garage. This is only the Eclipse garage. We have more garages. I'm not gonna show you all of it, but okay. So here we have the Porsche 911. It's been basically converted off-road, but I mean, as you can see, has suspension. But this thing also has the Galaxy livery, which I think you can just get on it. But this thing overall is good. I think this thing's good because this thing is really good at off-roading. I don't know if you've ever tried the off-road in this, but this thing is good at off-roading. Not lying. But here we have an S95. This was the first car I ever merged in my entire GTA career. This car goes very fast. I personally love this thing because this is too fast. Literally. I mean, S95s are fast, but there's some out there that can reach a lot of miles. Here we have the Override Entity XXR. Now, uh, this was like a replica of the one upstairs, that blue one up there. Um, so, I mean, if you guys don't remember, then just go back to the start of the video, wait for a couple seconds, and then you'll see the blue one. It should be that first car. But, anyways, this thing, I tried making it Need for Speed, and tried finding someone who needed it for a Fast and Need for Speed movie, but I never really found one, so I just kept it here like this. I didn't really care about it. This thing has a terrible transmission. When I mean terrible, terrible. Okay, like no, like no. But anyways, we have I don't know what car brand, but a Emperor ETR1. It's not bad. I do need to merge it. I think Benny's or F1s, but it's hard to decide. But yeah, this car is nice overall. This thing really likes to slide around, and I'm wondering why. But this thing is really nice overall. Okay, so next we have a Lambo classic, very classic in every garage. But so this thing is modded with F1 wheels, as you can see. This thing is also modded with the crew paint, and no, it does not have the Yankton, I don't believe. But this thing is really nice. I love how this thing grips. This thing does everything, such as almost everything, pretty much everything. But if you put this thing through off-roading, this thing will handle it um, because of its four-wheel drive system, and that's really nice. So we're going on to the next car. So here we have an Ocelot Ferrari Classic. People remark that this was the fastest PS4 car. Me personally, I don't believe that. Um, so um, this car, this car, I believe it's an Aston Martin, and this car is really nice. So we're gonna go on to the next car here, and here we have some type of Lambo. I'm not really too sure. This car I didn't really care about because this car was not really that cool in my perspective. So, um, so this one I really love, but this is not that good. It's not that good. This car is not good. But, anyways, we have a Uncle McLaren. Now, I'm not no Benny's fan, but I am personally F1's. Me personally, but this car, this was a very famous PS3 car. If you were on PS3, you would know that overtakes. This thing overtakes by a lot. And when I mean this thing overtakes, this means overtakes any other PS3 car. This car, fastest frick. Alright. Next we have okay, I know this car. I love this car, I'm not gonna lie. So, this car is my Sentinel. This is a BMW, and, so, this car is HAL upgraded. Not the fastest HAL upgrade, but it's a pretty decent, BMW upgrade. Not gonna lie, because this thing I bought off a auction on this one, or at Ellis Car Meet when someone was doing a mod uh, car meet. So 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 we have So this car was the first car I have ever bought modded, and I still have it. This thing isn't that fast, but this thing is merged with F1s, and I really liked it. So I did have my second car, but I sold that one. It was an AI car. It was a Benny's also, but it was nice too. But next we have the um. So we have the coil rated. This thing's electric as frick, but it's fast. So this um the coil rating, actually I've merged this, I put this paint on it because it reminded me of a video. Apparently the cops can't see, but oh well, they don't know what color it is. You don't know what color. But anyways, all right. So actually the person who has been texting was BF, and he was in my videos actually. If you have seen my videos, you would know that this thing, or he was in my videos. I'm gonna give a shout out to him for helping make those videos. And um, anyways, we're gonna cut to the chase. Now this is my muscle car garage or floor, but not all of my muscle cars. I have more than this, but here we have a Dodge. Now, I don't know. I think this is a Challenger. I'd say Challenger. And this thing, this thing won car meets, bro. I swear, every single car meet I went to that wanted me to bring out a muscle, this one was the one. Because everyone loved it. Everyone loved this car because of the way this thing was built. Now, I had the stock tires on before I merged it a little bit ago, and this thing was absolutely fire. I I have no concern of this car not losing because this car has never downed me before because of how good this looks. But it was from a video game, but well, I made it to replicate it. But anyways, we have my Dodge SRT. Now, this thing, I'm not a Dodge fan, but as you can see, I have all these Dodges because people wanted me to buy, and plus this one was new when it came out. I bought it when it came out, but this car, this thing is very impressionable. But this thing will never let down. This car, not four-wheel drive, which I kind of hate, but if this thing was four-wheel drive, this thing would probably be unstoppable from cop chases. Because this thing is armored. You can put armor on it. You can put machine guns on it. You can do literally every single customization on this car. But this thing, very reliable. I love this thing a lot. And I'm very happy I bought it on first day. But right here we have a Dodge Challenger. I personally love this car. Now, do not mind my color choices. There are red headlights on the front. So, this thing, I love this thing. But recently, someone had said that this thing looks ugly, and I was like, oh, are you serious right now? And I don't know. I like this car personally. I'm not going to change it. Because this car just looks too good. It looks good. I mean, it looks like a good Hellcat, but next we have I think this is another Dodge, but I'm not really sure what kind of Dodge this is at all. But I do love how there's so many customizations for the hood. Like you can have a cow indent, you can put every like anything on this, and it'll look good. Now, I personally went with this color choice because this color choice doesn't look bad. Not gonna lie. I mean, if you ever see this rolling down the road, you know you're gonna want to take a picture of it. But and actually, it looked so good because one of an RP groups of mine um literally they don't allow F1s on cars. Okay, they think it's unrealistic. But what I did, this car just he just said, "Hey, is that your car? Is this your car right here?" And he said, "Yeah." I was like, "Yeah." You can't have F1s on it. Well, this was an admin staff supporter type thing. And then the owner came by. He said, "Let him have that car on the street." This thing won drag races mainly because of how when you do the wheelie glitch, this thing goes insanely fast. I'm not gonna cap about that. But here we have the Tulip. I think one of the fastest performance muscle car vehicles I've ever seen. Now, I love this thing because of how many ways to customize. Like this one, I went with a black and orange. You can do a red and white. Like, and this thing will still look good. It's not a bad vehicle. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I still need to merge something on it, but I'll probably be that car. But this thing really looks good, and I'm really surprised on how this thing has came long ways. So here we have my modded Impala here, and I love this thing because it reminded me of a TV show, and it just doesn't look bad. So I also do trade glitches with some people, and I got this, and it looks good. And I was like, this car looks so good, I'm not even gonna change it. Mainly, I change all of my cars, like this thing. This thing had the same color paint as that one, and what I did was just made it white. But um, this doesn't look bad because whatever you put on this car, it doesn't look bad. Especially what this person did. He didn't put F1s, which I kind of like on Benny's. Because I've never really experienced Benny's on this car. But anyways, very reliable. But yeah. Alright. So now we have a Dominator ASAP. Or ASP. ASP. Oh god. Okay. So we have Benny's on this one. This one I got from a friend. But I remember I changed the paint on it because it didn't look good at the beginning. So I just changed the paint on it a little bit. Um, so, um, this car is not bad. Now I'm not gonna cap. This car really likes to, this car really likes to be like up there. No, it's got a ton of speed. This car just shines out. So this car's really nice. I'm not gonna lie. So now we have a Camaro. This is a very fast car. I'm not lying. This car, oh, no one wants to see this car because this car is just true American. Everyone's putting Bennies on theirs, and everyone's doing that to their car, and blah blah blah. This car, you want to see this car. Because this car, I love this car. Especially this car right here. Because this thing, I personally wanted to customize the freak out of and make it look good. And this thing looks good. It looks really good. Not gonna lie. I put a lot of effort into customizing this. But next we have this, and I need to merge some F1s on this, or Benny. Actually, I might put Benny's on it. But this car looks good because of the twin turbos. Now, there's a lot of more customizations I could put on this thing, but this thing just looks good. No customizations needed. This thing just looks good already, right out of the picture. So now we have my Albert ZT. Now, everyone wanted this car for one reason. This car just looks good. With the stripe I did and the matte color I did, just looks good. And how how I told them this thing was merged with the Camaro, which is I mean, not really surprising, but this thing was merged with the Camaro before. Um, so this thing also there's a lot of more customization features than I thought. But anyways, we'll go to what is this? You don't need to see 4. 4 is just a waste of time. This is a big waste. So I am where now? This is my racing garage. Now, my racing garage looks nice. I'm not gonna lie, but I'm not gonna show you every vehicle. I'll just show you some vehicles that aren't in the game anymore, if you're wondering. So all of those cars are in the game except one right here. This one right here is not in the game, and I'm pretty sad about that. Because this truck just looks good all in shapes and forms, and I don't know why they would take it out. I'm actually very surprised how they take this out, because this thing was in the game for a week, and that was it. I wonder why they did that. I don't know if it was money reasons or what, but... Alright, so we're gonna go over my office garage. We'll just head on over there. Oh well. So we'll head over to my office garage. Oh well. We'll head on over. It's right over here. Bro, AI vehicle. Then we'll head to my nightclub, which I recently bought. And now I got 29 garages instead of 24. So I have literally every single garage in the game. Alright, so now, office garage. We'll do level 1. Now this is all my Benny's Cars garage. Because, I mean, some of them are scattered in other garages, but... Alright. This, the Moonbeam Custom. It's a good pull-up car, I'm not gonna lie. Because this thing, overall, this thing really likes to slide around on my end. The thing likes to fishtail a lot, but otherwise, the speakers everywhere. The speakers are everywhere, and I really like this car. That's really good. The minivan. Now this is the pull-up car. You really want to pull up in this thing, because this thing has got Yankton. It's got everything on this, and this thing, instead of the AI vehicle with the door handle right there, it's right there, which means you can just slide it open. Now, I really like this vehicle because of its paint job. It's so funny to look at because it looks like a Barbie girl van. But this thing also looks good, I'd say, because this thing just This thing freaks me out if I were just to see this pull up with a machine gun person with a machine gun on the side. Now, here we have my Comet Retro Custom. I love this thing. This thing brought me memories because this one, I think this was my, I think this one was my, no, that wasn't, okay. So this one was my second Benny's car I bought, I believe. Yeah, it was my second Benny's car I bought, and this thing has lasted um for years on end, and I pulled this out a couple times at a couple of car meets. But this thing, really love it. This thing just sounds good. It it really shows. It pops. It does everything you want. I personally love this because of how many customizations you want to put on it. Like spoiler, you can remove that. Bumper. Um, actually no. Rear diffuser. You can remove that. Anything you want to remove, you can remove. Probably even the hood. But anyways, a friend of mine gave this to me, but this is a Vagro Classum Custom. I've never really seen this car out before. I think this would be a good hood car. I'm not gonna lie, and this thing, I really love this. This thing just looks good on the interior and the outside, and they did a really good job of customizing this car. Now, moving on, we have a BF Weevil Custom. Now, this thing, I mean, it's the fastest non-HAL HTO or HW HAL upgraded vehicle in the game. Not only that, but this thing, it just like sticks out. Here, I'll show you a stock picture. So, well, where's Benny's? All right, here's the stock. Here's the customization. So, how you do this Volkswagen Beetle to this, a load, uh, uh, a lowered Street Rider. How do you do that? Like, how? There's no possible way you could do that. Like, lowering it like that, like 5 inches to the damn floor. Now, this thing, I put spikes on it. This thing was used for a scary role play. This thing was really scary when I got it, but anyways, we have another Benny's vehicle. This is a Buccaneer Custom. This thing has a glitched roof. I got this from someone. And this car, I personally love because of its glitched roof and how it really matches. It kind of matches with the paint job of this vehicle and the pinstripes everywhere. So that's really cool. And how the interior also matches kind of with the roof. And this thing just looks good with those patterns and the all of the other stuff. But let's go upstairs. So now we have a donk here. So this is a donk. This everyone likes because of its chameleon paint job, but it's pretty nice. It is really fast. Not gonna lie, it's pretty fast for what it is, and yeah. So now we have a mana. This one I love because this car was used in many gang fights. I'm not gonna cap because this car, this thing is a blood car right here. This one would be perfect for the hood, but we have a Tornado Custom, and this car I really like because of how many liveries you can put on this car, how many customization features you can put on this car. I think you can change the sideboard here. Um, this car really looks good. I really like the customization, the tiny details, like the inside the hood. You can, when you open that hood, it just shows um, flames under there. But next we have what was this? A Chono Custom. This thing I personally love because hold up, I'm just gonna find my friend. Oh shoot. Okay. So this car I personally love because this car has also been used for many gang fights. Alright, hold up guys, I'm just gonna invite my friend here. Let me just invite him really fast. Alright. Alright, so this thing has slightly customization features. This one was actually, this one was the cheapest lowrider I've ever really bought. Um, Now, also, this thing, I've recently bought, but this thing, like, was 600,000. This one's 900, or, not 900, it was $92,000 to make it upgraded. I don't know if that was GTA Plus or a discount at the time, but I'm not really sure. Here's the next vehicle, which was what we looked at, the Sabre Turbo Custom. Now, I really like this because this one, um, actually no, this one was my first. Yeah, this one was my first vehicle, Benny's vehicle I've ever bought really, and then I sold it immediately because I was bankrupt. But really nice. I bought it back, but yeah. All right. So now we have this one a custom bike here. It's not really bad. Not really bad, but sorry guys.
Hello.
Hello. Um,
Are
so
you still live?
mm,
Are you still live?
yes, custom bike. Never really seen the stock version of this before. The stock version of this bike I've never really seen before. This thing looks like a moped, but the Benny's version looks like a sports bike, which is interesting. Um, Overall, really good bike. Next we have a Spectre Custom, which this thing was probably merged with a, or not merged, but this thing was meant for a wide body kit, and I'm gonna guess it was, but this thing was merged with F1s, and this thing overall looks like my, if you guys haven't seen my, Arena War, uh, Z, I think it was a Z3, 360, not sure, or 380, ZR 380. Now, next, Lot. Okay, so these are non-Benny's vehicle. Actually, there's one over there. Let me go to it. So this one was part of the Fast and Furious. Now this was the Gauntlet Classic Custom. This one was merged with Benny's, and also I kept this one because this one looks good, looks everything. I don't even think you should change it. One person was gonna change it to Lightning McQueen, uh, blue car, but overall this car looks really well done on my side. But anyways, we have a Dominator GTT. This car, love it. This car, really love it because this car never really failed me, and also this car, this car wasn't looking bad when I first got or well modded it. This car just looks really good overall with the stance and everything. Um, but next we have a Firebird. Never really seen the Firebirds really from people's garages, but not especially like with Benny's or anything. But next we have a Hustler. Now that Hustler, that does not look bad. It does not look bad. It looks very nice. Ah, this car. This car really likes to slide around. But this car I like to use at old car meets. But overall, really good. Next, we have a Toma a Tomo. I don't really know what that is, but this thing is the drag Bloodmobile. This thing really looks nice. I'm not gonna lie, I use this for a ton of role plays. We used to slide around in this, but this car looks good, looks fast, which is too fast. But this car was just meant for role plays and all that. But anyways, we got the this one was used for role plays. I know this. Well, drag races. But this car has um boost on it, everything you can imagine. This car was good for role plays and all that. So I'm not really that shocked that this thing doesn't look bad because this thing has a lot of weight on it and all that. But next we have the Lost Slime Van. Now this thing, I don't really like the brakes on this one because this one is not really that bad, but the acceleration's not bad, but this one, this type of the type of like I hate how you can't remove the Lost MC logo on it, but oh well. I mean, it's a modded van, but second garage. Second garage isn't really that special. And some of these cars may look good to you, but this one's Benefactor Krieger, basically Koenigsegg, Mercedes, Electric Lambo, um, we got Polaris. No, this one was new. I don't really know about the Scarati Ferrara, but this one's really nice. The Karen Avalon, nice. The Urus. I love this car, but I need to change the paint on it so fast. But this the Pittsburgh Astronaut. This one wasn't my favorite. Pittsburgh Astronaut Custom was a new one. This one Unstoppable. Lifeguard, really nice. Reaper, nice in all ways, shape, and form. But anyways, we'll go to my nightclub garages, and I'm gonna wrap it up from there because this video is getting a little bit long. Um, so this one will be my modded AI cars. Well, some of them. And then we'll do one more. That'll be nice. Then, I mean, I'm probably gonna end the watch from there. Because this one wasn't as good as I thought. Ooh.
What are you gonna do after this?
I don't know. Basement level 1. Oh, that's the wrong
I
one.
literally didn't even go to the auction.
Dang.
I just wanted to come back.
Alright. So.
You invite me to your garage.
Okay. So, first we have a strainer, which is a Crown Vic, I believe.
Bro, they put me in the nightclub.
You gotta come to the garage. The strainer, my AI car, it's really nice. I'm not gonna lie. Patriot with the dollar livery, not bad at all. I mean, it's really not bad if you think about it. But a Cavalade, Benny's with the Benny's wheels. I use this car to slide, but this car has really slid around lately. But anyway, we have the. Oh yeah, this is the Benny's pack. I forgot. Yeah, so we have the Switcher, however you say it. Then we have the Dubsta.
What the heck? Bro, my fox just drunk everything. I gotta find this thing.
We have the truck pack, which is the Dune loader. This thing I really like. I'll have to do a test video on this, but then the Sand King XL. This thing, I call it frosty white because how fucking.
I need a garage, but I don't think it's the one.
Yeah, you're in the wrong one. Why would you send me an invite?
I didn't mean to. I was about to invite someone.
Here, go outside of the garage.
Hold up, Killer Bane wants me to invite him now. And he keeps spamming me.
Hello.
Can you stop spamming me?
I got 5 on it.
Yeah, you fucking.
Yes. Damn.
Bro, that you couldn't. Bro, when you didn't drink prom, you stayed up until 4. Damn, bro, I like this.
We have the Speedo custom, Mesa, Fruto, everything.
Bro, the only thing I like in here is that Jeep.
What Jeep?
This one.
Yeah. Punishment. Don't exit. We have one more.
That's always good. Bruh. We thought something was wrong with you and me. I thought we had beef.
Fist for Neon. Electric. Ford Focus. Ford Focus.
Bro, I was on I inviting you.
Alright.
Just use your dang controller. Oh, you can play with each other on PS4. It's cross-play.
Alright. So,
Video. He's doing the video. I'm not.